familiar to fans of Egyptian football. Sassi will be. All right, in the early game today, Mali and Ivory Coast clashed at Suez Stadium in the penultimate first-stage knockout game. The Elephants have never lost to Mali at the finals, and that continued on this day. Both teams had impressive group stage showings, each coming in with at least one 4-goal game in the tournament. And for Ivory Coast, not off to a good start in this one. Mali carried the play for much of the game, actually, but in the first half, 17th minute, Mali handed a gift to score, but they could not take advantage of any of their chances. The only goal of the match would come courtesy of a long ball that gets into the path of Wilfred Zaha. He scores his second of the match. It stands as the game winner. Mali had outshot Ivory Coast 10-1, but could not convert their chances. In stoppage time, they had a couple of good looks at goal. Suri D with a clearance to get that away, and their goalkeeper, Bohu, came up when needed. Adama Traore with a shot, saved at the near post. It is Ivory Coast through to the quarterfinals, a nervy 1-0 victory over Mali. You have to feel for Mali after that loss because they dominated Ivory Coast for much of that game. On Saturday, Madagascar continued their Cinderella story at these 32nd AFCON finals. The tournament debutants who went through as group winners, beating DR Congo on penalties to book a spot in the quarterfinals. They needed penalties to do it, but showed their nerve. They didn't miss a single spot shot, while the Congolese missed 2. Yannick Bolassi's miss sending the Barea through. Interesting note about the shooters for Madagascar, 3 of the 4 defenders. And Algeria avoided becoming the latest favorite team to get shocked in the last 16. Jamel Belmadi's side remained perfect in terms of their record and in terms of clean sheets as they whipped Guinea 3-0. Youssef Balaili, Rihad Mahrez, and Adam Aunis scoring the goals as the Desert Foxes continue as favorites to win the tournament. Aunis joining the goal leaders with his goal off the bench for 3. So once again, here is the bracket with one game to go and one quarterfinal match to be decided. Senegal, Benin moving through to face each other. Madagascar waiting to see whom they will face later this week. The winner of Ghana, Tunisia will be their opponent. On the other side, the bracket is set. It will be Ivory Coast versus Algeria. That should be a great match. And if Ivory Coast give Algeria the looks that they gave Mali at goal, they are going to get buried quick and fast in that game. The other one should be good as well. Nigeria versus South Africa. South Africa with all kinds of confidence after they stunned Mohamed Salah and host Egypt. And with that, we are wrapping up the Express Preview Show brought to you by Boss Revolution. The 2 teams set to make their way out. We will have anthems, we'll have lineups, and most importantly, first half kickoff as Ghana and Tunisia renew acquaintances. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
In the land of the free, legends rewrite history. You go from zero to hero in the blink of an eye, and vice versa. 24 scintillating teams spanning across the US of A. But only one will be crowned the champion. So whether it's football or soccer, rest assured, it's going down. Major League Soccer on BN Sports.
At Bet365, the action never stops. Check out our soccer early payout. Simply place a pre-match single bet on the full-time result. If your team goes 2 goals ahead at any stage of the match, your bet will be paid out early as a winner, even if the opposition comes back to win or draw. We're the world's favourite betting company for many reasons. Our soccer early payout is just one of them. Gamble responsibly.
Watch the Bundesliga live and exclusive on beIN Sports.
When Ghana realized they were going to go up against Tunisia in the last 16, there may have been a few sighs of relief. After all, the Black Stars hold a 54-year winning streak over the Eagles of Carthage, and a streak that long comes with some psychological weight attached to it if you're Tunisia. But while Tunisia haven't won a game at these finals, they are due, and if the Black Stars aren't careful, they may find themselves sucked into a black hole in Ismailia. It's Ghana versus Tunisia, and it's next on beIN Sports.
The heat is on. It's knockout time, and only the best will make it to the next round.
He made no mistake there.
South America's most prestigious club competitions. Copa Libertadores and Copa Sudamericana round of 16, live on beIN Sports.
At Bet365, the action never stops. Check out our soccer early payout. Simply place a pre-match single bet on the full-time result. If your team goes 2 goals ahead at any stage of the match, your bet will be paid out early as a winner, even if the opposition comes back to win or draw. We're the world's favourite betting company for many reasons.
Two teams are out on the park. Or getting ready to come out onto the park. You know the subs are out. And the fans. Ismailia Stadium playing host to its last game here at the AFCON. After this one, they will shut off the lights. Played host to Group F here at the finals. Now the two teams getting ready to make their way out to get set for the national anthems in Ismailia. No matter how many fans are at these games, really Cairo International Stadium has been the only one that has been truly packed for Egypt's games. But even though the crowds are not massive here at the AFCON, they are vocal and you can hear them, and they go the full 90. You always hear cheering, musical instruments, singing in the background. It's a fantastic testament to the culture and dedication that fans have to their teams in Africa. It's been enjoyable to watch. I mean, I could look at that guy who's got an elephant on his belly all day. It takes some serious time to do that kind of thing. It's been 54 years since Tunisia beat Ghana in a competitive match in the Cup of Nations. They'll try to change that today. As mentioned, they are due. Haven't won a game yet. 3 draws put them through, 2 1-1s and a goalless draw. Ghana won their group. 2 teams are out. We're getting set for the national anthems of Ghana and Tunisia. perfect sets of fans as Tunisia and Ghana get set to face off in the finale of the first round, the knockout stage, and the finale match at Ismailia Stadium here at the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations.
Thank you.
Both managers making a couple of changes to their respective sides for this one. We'll start with Ghana, who handed a debut to Afri Aqua as part of their two changes that they've made. Aqua, the Empoli midfielder, coming in for this one, and Kasim Adams returns in the center of defense. That's the two changes in the 4-2-3-1. You see Aqua there in the center of the midfield as part of that two defensive core in front of the back four. As Ghana look to continue their dominance over Tunisia and advance to the quarterfinals. For Tunisia, Alain Giresse deciding to make 4 changes to his side. The major change is Wabi Khazri, who starts this game on the bench. Khazri has been a big part of everything that they have done up to this point, but without any victories, I guess Giresse feels the change is in order. So he has handed a debut to Ferjani Sassi, the Zamalek midfielder, comes in for this match along with Gailin Chalali. Taha Kenisi starts up top, along with Anis Badri and Yusuf Msakni, as they come out in a 4-3-3. South African referee for this match, out with the two captains. We spoke about the Ayew brothers, Jordan and Andre, who've done the bulk of the damage for Ghana. But they're not only players that can score. They track back, they make tackles, they recover the ball, they force fouls, so shutting them down, it sounds easy on paper, but it is not in reality. And let's not forget Tunisia, they have some weapons as well. On top of Khazri, Yusuf Nsakni and Naim Sliti. And while they have started slow, their manager says they are a team and a group of players that have learned as they've progressed. And we'll see how they apply that learning today versus James Appiah's Ghana. Alain Giresse looking to make some history over 5 decades since his side have beaten Ghana. And with a spot in the quarterfinals on the line, you know they're going to give everything they've got. Let's send you out to your match commentator, Benjamin Graham. Enjoy the first half.
And so here we go, the 8th round of 16 match we played on the 8th of July. It is the Ghanaian side, the Black Stars, up against the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. And so the arena is Ismailia, the referee is Victor Gomez, and the fans are looking to see another fairy tale story in the African Cup of Nations. There will be a lot to look out for the right full-back for Ghana, Yado. He may not have been one of the most convincing players at right full-back though, but still maintains a spot there and may get a lot of support as well from the winger Samuel Owusu. Sort of history there between these two countries. The Tunisians having not really beaten the Ghanaians in any African Cup of Nations. They're looking forward to make some bit of changes as well, and so there could be their first attempt to score from Badri. Well, that will be the warning shot there from the Tunisians. With a change made in the starting lineup with Anis Badri making his way. Starting against Sliti, Anis Badri. So notice really on the Tunisian coach, Alain Giresse. Expected to make a lot of changes as well, and Sakni brought down, but Victor looks on and eventually gives the free kick. Is Poliman the free aqua, single over teams currently in the African Cup of Nations looking to get in. He probably might be a free agent though. I can't say with a challenge. It's your man, Sakni. Very strict referee there, Victor Gomez. The man who rejected a $30,000 bribe in the Confederations Cup game, and can't really applauded him for that effort. A free kick there, and we're taken by Sassi into the Ghanaian half, and he's sacking it in there, draws it backwards. He's off the line there for the Ghanaian goal kick. Was always looking for Anis Badri. Those are the players there who probably are looking to give a lot of energy to the attacking play of the Tunisian side. Back in 2012, it was Andrew Ayew who got an extra time goal against Tunisia. It was a very crucial game. At 1-1, it was all looking like the Tunisians were going to have a way out until the Ghanaian winger had to tap in from a blunder from Ayman Matlouti. That's the Tunisian goalkeeper at the time. That was when the Ghanaian team was able to qualify to the semi-finals, and they had to meet the eventual tournament winner Zambia. They lost that game by a goal to nil with a Samoa missed a penalty. A lot of energy there for the Ghanaian side looking into this competition, especially so when they know that the stakes are pretty high, and Yada commits another foul into the position half. On to Ghanaian parents back in the United Kingdom, and they're ready to play up. Having the African Cup of Nations, really enjoying some bit of spells here. Expecting to see some bit of work there for Meria, the centre back, and get to have a Sien Moez in there, the Nisa goalkeeper, 24 years of age. Meria again push under some bit of pressure there, the Tunisians, and looking to find some solace there on Ketchera. Then as a right full back. One of the things about the Tunisian side is that they do have a left full back, Hadidi, who is very good at attacking the position areas, but very poor at recovering. The Tunisian throw. And it's great to see a lot of runs there on the wings there for Kenesi. He's been doing some amazing job there for the side. Well, the contest between Ghana and Tunisia actually started way back in 1963 when the Ghanaians hosted the African Cup of Nations. We did see some quality display there. It was a drawn game at least, and the Ghanaians had the goal scored there by Kofi Infum, and the equalizer was from Jadidi of Tunisia in the 36th minute. Ghana had the likes of Sam Akwa, Adakwa, and Emmanuel Griffin, Dodo Ankra, Franklin Krentil of Dodo, Emmanuel Oblite, all of them starting for the Ghanaian side, and Tunisia also had the likes of Ben Amor, Jadidi, Hadi Douari, Mushen, Abacha, in the 1963 squad. It's really moved on. They had quality as well back in 1965 where the Ghanaians picked up a win. And here comes Ghana. Owusu, Pate in there. The Ghanaians get their first corner kick of the game. So that's another huge work there by the man born in Dumasu Krobo in Ghana. Thomas Partey went to, or perhaps moved to Spain without telling him was anybody in his family. Spent close about 7 months before I had to pick up the phone and call the dad and tell him I'm in Spain looking for a club. Here he has played some quality football for Atletico Madrid, and it's a corner kick for Ghana. Wakasu, man of the match against Guinea-Bissau here. Ball down to the far side, and it's been well headed out by Meria. And the best of control there for Mawusu. So Tunisia obviously will have opportunity to attack the Ghanaian area. Zakri on the ball. Tunisia on the offensive here. They're looking to pick up Kenesi in the box. Kenesi break down. And we're looking for the corner from Victor Gomez. He wouldn't really give out, but he was thinking he was pushed down, Kenesi. That was a very scary moment there for the Ghanaians at least. And a great attacking play. Cameroon, Baba Rahman, and goes down with an injury. They play some time there with Ghanaian outfit Kumasi Asante Kodoko before moving to English Premier League to sign for Chelsea there, but had some difficult moments with some injury concerns. Baba Rahman. Here we go, the Ghanaian looking to have this ball drifted into the area. It's been well attacked beautifully there by Kenesi. Gone again, Wakaso drift the ball in, picked up by Hissien Moesh. In 1996, the African Cup of Nations, one of the legends for Ghanaian football, Abedi Pele, who's having two of his sons in this starting lineup for Ghana today, did score in the 50th minute for Ghana. And the Ghanaians run away with a win. So the likes of Sami Trabelsi and Atem Trabelsi, all of them playing against the Black Stars as well. Atem was one of the most exciting centre-backs there for the Tunisians, and Sami was the coach for Tunisia back in 2012. Sami Trabelsi, and here comes Samuel Owusu. The free out goes to ground again. It's going to be a Ghanaian free kick for the lineup. Came off the bench in Ghana's win against Guinea-Bissau. Samuel Owusu was replaced by him. Hands on the waist for Ghana. Likes of Priakwa, Mubarak Wakasu, all of them are looking for it, but Wakasu will fancy this one. It's going to be a left footer one, dip into the far post as well. Probably be looking forward to that one. Wakasu, ball to the far post, and well collected there by Moesh, being fouled by the Ghanaian centre-back. There's Sean Boy there, was being talked to. The Ghanaian centre-back who picked up a red card in the first game. That's suspended in the games against Cameroon. John Boy. Victor Gomez with a yellow card to the Ghanaian centre-back, and not one of the stories he wants to tell. At least he picked up an early yellow card in the first game, and that's a foul here. Both teams overly physical in the approach here, and it's another yellow card in the space of a minute there. Two yellow cards given, and that's Dylan Braun. Man who is very strict and follows the rule to the latter there, Victor Gomez. This is his second AFCON game he's working on. His first game was between Egypt and DR Congo. Victor Gomez gave 5 yellow cards in that game at the Cairo International Stadium. And it's just 12 minutes and 2 yellow cards. Wakasu again behind this ball, looking to get Pate to deal with the situation. Pate gets it to the wall. Rahman, 2 assists for Ghana there in your match against Guinea-Bissau. Corner kick to the Ghanaians. Headed out there by Hadidi, the left full-back. He's been working hard, Mubarak Wakasu. Spent quite some time there in Spain, and the others will looking to see him move or change clubs. Wakasu again, another ball down to a far post, being cleared inside, and had to be picked up here by Rahman. Drew the ball in, Pate to pick this one up for Ghana. And still Owusu here, drifts it down to Wakasu. Another ball to the far post. No ball delivered by John Boy. It was on the yellow card already. Trying to attack the ball there. The big man at the back there for the Ghanaians. Would have fancy some partnership with Jonathan Mensah. Probably out fit to play for Ghana today. Hasn't really played a part. He did come on after John Boy's red card. It's Maria here for Tunisia. A lot of attacking play there from the Tunisians. Have always come from the left-hand side. 42% of their play, especially the attacking play, comes from Hadidi. That's the reason Malul was dropped from the side, the Al Ahly player. And the coach Alain Girez explained that Alicia has very experienced players there for the same position. One of the assistant coaches for the Black Stars, Ibrahim Tanko, did also play against Tunisia back in '96 as well, with the likes of Asiki Akono and Samuel Osekufo. Some of them did play some exciting time for the Ghanaians. And back in 1998, Hassan Gabri and Ziata and Sami Chebelsi and Tofik Ichiri all played a part there for Tunisia. So quite a very tall list of players for both sides who have met each other in the competition. Well, that's a ball to their post there and been not the best of a catch there by goalkeeper Moes, and Jordan Ayew was thinking to catch him by surprise. The best Tunisians really have done against the Ghanaian team is to beat them on international friendly games. Another ball delivered, and again a good header there off the woodwork, comes back Hassan Moes with a save. Oh, Ghana very unlucky to get the opening goal there. Absolutely stunning save. Some way, somehow, the ball refused to enter the back of the net there. Quick recovery there from Andre Ayew, but another one there on the Belgian-based centre-back. Nuhu absolutely was looking to get the ball in. Lost his place in the match against Guinea-Bissau for Giuseppe to come in. And it is still going to be a big one. So it is going to be goalless as well. Still Ghana looking to get the first goal here against the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. Not really coming in as expected. Andre looking to get a second against the Tunisians. Disappointing it was for the German-based centre-back Nuhu. Well, came in to replace Jessefaidu, who's based in Belgium, and that's going to be a Tunisian throw there. Petru, they're not happy at all with the decision there from Gomez. Here comes the Ghana throw, Barbara Man to deal with the situation there for the Ghanaians. The likes of Mubarak Okash, all of them scoring against Tunisia. Once again, it's an international friendly match played back in 2013. Ghana beat them by 4-2. Albert Aduma Samoa and all of them on the score sheet there. Well, just as the Ghanaians do have some of the old players on the bench as assistant coaches and also helping. Meher Kazari, who played for Tunisia back in 1998 to 2002, 31 cap there, scored 7 goals for Tunisia, was part of the 96 Summer Olympic game in Atlanta. And he's there as one of the assistant coaches for Tunisia there. And Hamdi Kazrai is the goalkeeper's trainer. He was part of the team at the 2006 AFCON in Egypt, and also 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup. Just look at the opportunity there for the Ghanaians as well. And again, it was this man, Nuhu, off the woodwork, came back into play. Andrew Ayew tried. Moes punched the ball away, and yet Nuhu couldn't get the back of the net with a second. Sakani as well to find Sassi. Just the ball up front there, looking for Kanisi. Off his back, and well cleared away by the centre back. Kasim Nuhu Adams. Baba Rahman looking to charge forward. No criticism about the two teams in the AFCON approach there. They've been pretty much pragmatic in their games. Tunisia. The best of games, really. Not quite enjoyed it. And the fans are expecting more from them. And that's not a story. There's a poor pass there from Chaleli, goes to ground and gets the opportunity for a free kick against Mubarak Okasu. Trying to get the ball in here, Chaleli. Was brought down. The Tunisian free kick on the midfield line. Sassi looking to make sure that the team is well fired up for the competition. Sassi himself was cleared fit ahead of the AFCON after undergoing a foot injury. The players are not well fit for the competition. They're going through some changes there. But Sassi with the ball here to Meria, and now Ketra are invited. And of course, you're going to have Braun also playing a part. Chaleli. Kanisi here to pick it up for Tunisia. Sends it back and Nuhu clears. There's a Tunisian corner here. Was looking to tapping here in Sakani. Was a great cut back there from the centre forward for the Tunisians here. Taha Yassin Kanisi. Yes, France centre forward. He's looking to ensure that he fires Tunisian into this game. With the corner kick here given. It's Tunisia. A bit of a pushing and shoving in the Ghanaian box. Sent in near post and comes out. Another save there. And good clearance there from Thomas Partey. Timely one. And again, it's the Tunisians coming very much close at getting the goal here. But you've seen a lot of Ghanaian players in the box. Oh, the near post there, Partey. Oh, that beautiful interception. Good ball there from Anis Badri. Was looking to nick in with that ball. Scary. Out of the game, Tunisian doctors were most doing everything possible to get Wabi Kazri fit halfway through the first half here at the Ismailia Stadium. The very 8th time the teams are meeting on the African Cup of Nations. Guess what? They are playing their 8th encounter on the 8th of July. And this is the 8th AFCON round of 16 match. And here comes Kanisi. Good interception. Good recovery there for the Ghanaians as well. And he's been practically busy doing overtime here. Kasim Nuhu with that timely intervention here to deny Kanisi an opening goal here at the Ismailia Stadium. Now the attacking play of the Tunisians really coming in from the right-hand side. It's pretty much an end-to-end action, isn't it, for the two teams who are playing here. The Ghanaians beating India 7 previous AFCON encounters with Tunisia. And 3 of those games have come out at the knockout stages. That was back in 1965, 1978 and 2012. It was a 2012 game that went into extra time, as well as a 65 game as well. Also went into extra time, Ghana and Tunisia. It's better to see more. And Chaleli gives the ball away, and Thomas Partey with a lot of space to strike. And over the bar it is there from the Atletico Madrid man. Seen a lot of scouts here watching him. And a good win there from Afriakwa. Partey with space in front of him. Tried his luck from that range and always rising. Talks about the fact that on the pitch he only thinks of one thing, and that's the team and those watching as well. He's got some highs and lows in football, especially losing the UEFA Champions League to Real Madrid. He's been able to mature from those situations. Thomas Partey, one of the integral players there for the Ghanaian side. Partey again on the ball. And once to the Spanish porter, Maka. And he did his best there. Baba Rahman again, Ofori comes in, Sakani picks that for Tunisia. This is Tunisia again, the Katiji, Sakani with a strike here, but very feeble there for Maritz Beckman, which Ofori to pick it up. 14 goals for Tunisia, his 52nd cap for the national team. They play in his first AFCON back in 2010 in Angola. He was 19 years at the time, Youssef Sakani. Seen plenty of possession there, the Tunisians. And they have an attacking play. Maria. For play, Ghana picks up possession. Looks to move deep into the half of the Tunisians. Offside flying race against Jordan Ayew. The only member of the Ayew family who's yet to score against Tunisia. Jordan. His father, Abedi Ayew Pele, got his goal against Tunisia back in 1996. His uncle, Kwame Ayew, scored 2 goals against Tunisia in the year 2000. And Dede Ayew scored against Tunisia back in 2012, an extra time. And so Jordan is looking for the goal here for the Ayew family against Tunisia. Very interesting, isn't it? It's going to be a foul. An interesting play there from the centre-back John Boy, himself on a yellow card, and you saw maybe a very painful injury there to the Ghanaian centre-back. Probably looking at his performance for the side and his work rate for Ghana over the last couple of years. John Boy. Got a lot of Ghanaians angry there with the World Cup back in 2014 when he was caught on camera kissing some dollars there. So was that one of the liked players in the country? This well trusted by Christian Pianto, play a huge role for him at the back there, John Boy. He's making his 65th appearance there for Ghana. The 32-year-old plays his club football for Men's in France. John Boy. He's only scored 5 goals for Ghana. He's been taken up to the touchline for further treatment there, the centre-back. Tunisia again on the rise here. Good ball into the Ghanaian box. Well covered up by Yadom. So Tunisia failed to score in 3 of their 7 previous AFCON meetings with Ghana. And they have never kept a clean sheet in those games against the Black Stars, Tunisia. So the quarter-final berth is really much important there. Fia Kwana picks up Samuel Owusu there. The Ghanaians looking to move on the wings. Good play. Here comes Yadom. Just the ball into the box. Moyes picks it up quietly in the 6-yard area. Tunisia not in trouble at the moment. And they want to keep some bit of possession there, the Tunisians. If you look at their outing in the African Cup of Nations 2019, Al-Enjiri is really a worried man. Only 2 of the players in the current Tunisian squad were part of the Carthage Eagles team in the 2012 AFCON team. Reserve goalkeeper Moyes, Ben Sharifa and Youssef Isakini are the ones who are here, but it's Youssef Isakini who's starting for Tunisia today. The Ghanaian side do have 6 of their players who did play back in 2012 in the starting lineup. At least do have Jordan, Andrea Yu, John Boy, Kojo Samuels on the bench, and Samuel Jan also on the bench there. And to half an hour gone, and it's still goalless here at the Ismaili Stadium. It's Ghana and Tunisia. 1 of 16 clash here. Isakni here for the Carthage Eagles. Hadidi. Maria. Ski really dropping very much deep to pick up passes there, and the Tunisians are looking to send the long balls into the far left. Hadidi again, the man who almost loved to start the attack there for Tunisia with his ball in. John Boy with the clearance. Ball back in play. Badri picks up Hadidi again on the left hand side. Here's the ball in. It's been headed away by Kassim. It's a further challenge there by the midfield maestro there, Sassi. Lucky not to have gone into the referee's box there for this foul. And that's Samuel Owusu. Wakasu. Here comes the Ghanaian side, Boy Obaraman. There've been little attacking play from the Ghanaian midfield. Only about 23% of the attacking moves from Ghana come from the heart of midfield. Most of the attacking players come from the left hand side. Rahman was looking to have another 1-2 there with Jordan. Sassi. Sakini. And it's been fouled by Fia Kwa. Well, Tunisia really not gone past the quarterfinals since 2004 when they hosted the tournament and won. It's been quite a difficult journey for them. Ketreda was looking for a handball situation there, wouldn't be given. And Rahman looking to do better there, the Ghanaian left full back. Dumped Ghanaian fans enjoying the atmosphere. Tunisia really looking to have this one into the near post, headed away by Andrea Ayew. Sent in again to the Ghanaian half. There's an elbow in there in the 18-yard arc there, and so referee Gomes is on to whistle for a free kick. Oh, the incident there. The ball was whipped into the post and Ayew headed the ball away. It's the airborne situation. Dylan Braun on a free aqua. Should be a worrying situation there for the Ghanaian coach in looking at the task given to him. It's major obstacle now for him to get to the quarter-final stages. Yet again, another Tunisian encounter. Of course, that's exactly where the battle line drawn, and South African official really looking to stamp his authority into the game. Some bit of criticism there for the Ghanaian team, especially against Guinea-Bissau. They did really not play well. It came up pretty strong in the second half to score 2 goals. Some bit of an issue there with the South African official trying to ensure that everything is right in the game. Hariri to pick this one up for Tunisia. Collects the ball into the midfield line. Here comes the header there from Nuhu. In comes Anissé Badji. Tunisia on the rise. Here to go on the right hand side. Catch it on the ball here. Good defensive work by Rahman, who's now playing for Rams in France. So going through a very nagging injury in the German Bundesliga for Schalke at the time. Andrea Ayew. Rahman. Jordan is the target up front. Pate goes in, a bit into it by Skiri. The best of clearance there from the Ghanaian set. Left full back. John Boy as well to mop things up for the Ghanaians as well. He's been firing and he's working pretty hard for Tunisia, isn't he? Yassine Kenisi, 27 years, Esperance centre forward. Making his 31st appearance. Only got 6 goals for Tunisia. Well, changes had to come in from this side. A lot of work there from the midfield area. Owusu. Sakni. Good work by Youssef Isakni. Looking to move with the ball here. Oh, that's a nudging challenge there against the Tunisian midfielder. Let's start talking there. By Free Aqua, the Empoli midfielder. He's playing things down against Sassi after this tackle. But the Tunisians really feel that they haven't really come to the game. Well, looking forward to having some of their top players who were to produce some quality display, the likes of Sliti, Naim. Haven't really exhibited any quality in this competition, so a lot of changes had to be done by the coach. Anissé Badji on the ball here. Dede to challenge him for the ball, that's well. Wakaso picks up Andre Ayew. On the other side, Tunisia will feel they have a player down, and so want the game to be halted. Jordan, here comes Pate. Owusu, the Ghanaians on the right here. Owusu want to pick up Andre in the box. Ball sent in and it's being cleared away. And the whistle comes in. And Yassine Kanisi. There needs to be a 10-2. I was looking at this one with the decision coming in from the official. Well, the Ghanaian side have been eliminated in 7 of their last 11 games in the knockout phase of the African Cup of Nations after qualifying in 5 of their previous 7. The 2019 African Cup of Nations, Ghana really scoring 4 goals and conceding 2. One of the best of attacking players for the Ghanaian. At least a bit looking to the warm-up games. Failed to score against South Africa and also lost to Namibia, who themselves were banded up to the competition in the group stages. Still Ghana, yet to get the opening in this game. Tunisia fighting pretty hard to really come into the game as well. Did go up against Angola, Tunisia, and then had to allow the Palancas Negras to come in. Andre Ayew here for Ghana. Is captured up with a tackle, beat into it by Andre Ayew, into the box there, Partey waiting in there. Jordan gets it done for Ghana. In comes the Serbian winger, Owusu, drifts inside. Partey, crowded over there. And the shot comes out, and near post has been saved. And good play by Afriyakwa. And Moyes had to stretch to deal with the Afriyakwa. Turn the ball there, and the Ghanaians will feel that should have been the goal here. Well, quickly taking. Pierce was already going out. And not to take chances there. The Tunisia goalkeeper, Hassan Moesh, good save from him. It's a Ghanaian corner. Mubarak Wakaso, 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go here at the Ismaili Stadium. Onto the far post again, and not well attacked by Didi Ayew. Partey, Jordan. It's still Ghana looking to get this one into the box, but the whistle are really gone. Andre Ayew will not be lucky this time to get a goal, but still contesting that one. Victor Gomez had whistle. Oh, the flag really gone off on offside. Well, it's a handball indeed, is indicating. Well, a quick look at it again. He tried to get the ball away, and it comes to header back into the box. And this is Jordan, and a lot of work in there. Well, saying that's the handball against Partey. I might disagree with the official there, but the whistle really going against the Ghanaians, and Didi Ayew was looking to get a second against the Tunisians. Obviously, that's not given TA, and the handball indicating there from Victor Gomez. Ball off the line there for a Tunisian throw. The 23-year-old. Well, the Ghanaians were looking to celebrate that one until it was actually cut short by the assistant referee from South Africa, Zikwele Swela Yado. But Tunisia really have had to fight here. They need to get something into this game, and that's a foul there by Kanisi. It's a free Aqua. He'll play Yardom now with a chance on the right hand side of attack, and here he goes again. The right foot backbone to the near post, attacked by Meria. Possession back to the Ghanaians. Nuhu. Here comes John Boy. And now Baba Rahman. The French-based left full back, really doing so much to cement his place in the Ghanaian setup. Well, the first game was Numo Agbenyanu, who did start as left full back and didn't quite convince a lot of people there, but Rahman comes in and he's been amazing ever since he took charge of that left full back position. And that's where the Ghanaians really have had to see a lot of the attacks coming in. The Tunisians have had 7 of the attacking players coming into this game, yet to have any threat to the Black Stars. Partey drops it down for Jordan, looks to turn away for Meria. Jordan again, kiss possession for Ghana. Here comes Wakasu. It's Rahman. It's the Ghanaian corner again. It's been a fourth. And he said boundary. Pushing back to the defensive area to pick up some balls there for the Tunisians. So I was expecting to see these action there by the two teams here. They have been very much known being the African Cup of Nations, or perhaps some international friendly matches as well. But this is the moment where the Tunisians feel that they have the generation to rewrite the history books again. It's the Ghanaian corner. Onto the far post there for Moyes to pick up. John Boy with a header here. Goes out of play. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And it's still Ghana nil, Tunisia nil. Looking to have his third in this competition. Already seen Ahmed Unas of Algeria. Then some goals there for the team. And that's the decision by the South African official, which has been contested there by the Ghanaians, at least, to say that it wasn't handball against Thomas Partey. Well, he might be a very strict referee, but obviously sometimes his decisions haven't really not worked out perfectly for him. And the 2 yellow cards given by referee Gomez, and that will be his 191 yellow cards so far since he started working as a referee. And 87 of those cards have gone to home teams, and 104 to away teams. In this case, Tunisia also have a yellow card to show for their fit. A bit of a knee problem, or perhaps an ankle one for Skiri. And the Montpellier midfielder, Elias Skiri. Some of the opportunities, and this is a situation there where the Ghanaians feel there wasn't handball against Thomas Partey. Very strange decision there by Victor Gomez, and Partey is still contesting that. That should have been a clean goal for the Ghanaians anyway, but this is where the Atletico Madrid man feels that should have been the moment, that should have been a goal for him. So there we go, Victor Gomez. The huge call there. And so the referee Gomez, who received love and hate messages in South Africa, very much a concern with some bit of smiles and chuckle, taking a bit decision there to not get the Ghanaians to go here. But of course, it has been a very much of an uneventful first half. Seen a lot of possession there for Tunisia, who are looking to change the storyline. But Ghana will feel they should have been given a goal there by Thomas Partey, who was sure to have handed the ball in the box there. And Andre Ayew, the man who took the ball home for a goal for Ghana, is still explaining things to Victor Gomez. But the situation here at the Ismaili Stadium still remains goalless between Ghana and Tunisia. And so they'll still come back in the second half, contesting those decisions. At half time, it is Ghana 0, Tunisia 0.
Hello, my sporty people. SportyBet has the fastest live betting. Transform your sport in an instant. Get sporty and bet sporty. And when you need it the most, SportyBet will give you all your winnings with the fastest payout available. Don't worry about scary bookmakers. With SportyBet, you have good markets, better bonuses, best odds. Download the app now at www.sportybet.com.
This weekend on Supersport. On Saturday. After a calm start, cycling's elite climb their way to St. Etienne. Who will lift the iconic Venus Rosewater dish at the All England Club? And the She Cranes square up to Samoa at the Netball World Cup. Then on Sunday, the Iron Lady headlines UFC Fight Night against undefeated Aspen Ladd. All eyes on center court for the crowning of the King of Grass. And on the line in Cairo, a ticket to the 2019 AFCON final. Up your game this weekend on Supersport.
Tensions are at an all-time high. The eyes of the world are upon us. Welcome to the Final Impact Wrestling before Slammiversary.
Yeah, there is.
And that is what they're playing for.
Welcome to the ICC Cricket World Cup.
That is a statement in itself.
The 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup, live on your World of Champions.
Win a year of DSTV with EcoBank, with a decoding subscription given away for every match day. Register at supersport.com/pass it on. Then to win, use any of these EcoBank services until 19 July 2019. A highest overall users in each country win. Get started today. Download our apps now. EcoBank. Pass it on.
Well, the last time that Ghana failed to advance from their group was at the 2006 Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. They want to continue a solid run. And judging from the performance in the first half, David, how would you sum this one?
I would sum it, like I said, possession-wise, Tunisia is 53%. It's not a big margin, but it's always good to have that upper hand. Shots at goal, Ghana is up by 3, and it shows you that their intent is to attack. And, they have created some chances that I think, some wrong decisions have been made.
Yeah, really put Tunisia to the sword, have Ghana. But when the Carthage Eagles have gotten a break, they've also caused a few concerns for Ghana.
Yes, they have. As we've seen the game, they've been putting, especially on the left side, they've really been coming strong. The left back have been bumping forward, a few crosses from that angle. In my opinion, it's been an evenly balanced game, as much as there are defining moments that we, as the panel sitting down, we've been talking off air. There are decisions to be made, and we thought there are one or two that could have gone either way.
Take a look at some of the opportunities that the Black Stars had, some of the more precise ones. Look at this one, Kasim.
Yeah, Kasim is a very strong lad. He's very strong defensively. Coming to attack too is very strong. You can see from the header that he had, he went up very strong and then knocked the ball to the post. He was unlucky here. I think he did everything right, apart from being lucky.
So, yep.
If you look at, after the ball hit the pole, look at the unorthodox way this goalkeeper puts the ball back into play. He's like punching the ball back to, I don't know who was standing in there, and giving him the ball to say, go ahead, score.
Yeah.
Some of these decision makings that I talked about earlier on, in the moments of the game, if you're not very careful, if you don't concentrate, you get punished for that mistake you made. But he's very lucky.
Yeah, Stiga?
Yeah, certainly. And if you look at the header that Karim, he came from a standing position, and once again, Ghana having more of the dangerous play in this game, as much as it has been spread equally. And here's another opportunity for Ghana where they came close. I think it was going a bit sideways, but the goalkeeper just making sure that it doesn't trouble him. And caution, prevention is better than cure, so well done to the goalkeeper there. But this is the added pressure that Ghana has been imposing on Tunisia. But it's very difficult for Ghana to penetrate through the centre because they've got a nice defensive wall. The two defensive midfielders alongside the two central defenders. So they're forcing the Ghanaians wide and avoiding that direct pressure from the Ghanaian attack.
All right, so putting the pressure, piling the pressure on Tunisia, well, the Black Stars. And here you thought that it had finally told and that this was going to be the opening goal. But we were left flummoxed with the decision here.
For me, I think it's unfair on the Ghanaian team. You can see it's a clear goal. I don't see anything wrong. I noticed the referee saying that it's an handball. I don't see handball coming on. You can see Partey was protesting that the ball hit his mouth, and then the referee took the decision that he hit his hand. You can see, if I can argue that if they said it's offside on Andre, I will agree with them, because you can see that at the time that the ball was headed out, Andre was in the offside trap, but when the ball went to Jordan, he put him on in play. So you can see that it's a very big mistake from the referee.
I think I do agree with Kingston, but I have a slightly different opinion in that scenario that we just saying. The referee got it wrong. Number one, if he's saying it's a handball, that is not a handball. But if you look at the play again from when the ball was headed in, it looks like Partey was just coming onside. That we're not sure about, but we will go with the referee's decision. He said it was handball. I think the Ghanaian team has been hard done. It's not a handball. It looks like a clear goal and a very good
possibly
finish.
A goal of the competition, because the improvisation, the awareness that Andre Ayew showed, he just held on to the defenders, and as it came in, a deft touch. A bit of contentious opportunity there, but I think possibly goal of the tournament that has been disallowed.
Yep, and they can justifiably say we was robbed. David?
A decision like that can cost you a game. In the long run, end of this game, they're going to talk about this decision.
So definitely feeling hard done, but they'll look to the positives from that first half, Stig, and look to continue the Black Stars.
Yeah, 100%. They haven't had the possession, but I still do think that Ghana is controlling the game, especially with Partey playing in a more advanced position. That I'm sure that the Black Stars would like to see a little bit more from Jordan Ayew. He's doing a lot of runs, but away from the danger area, so a bit more direct from Ghana. Possibly a different second half from him.
A major controversial moment from the first half. The Black Stars will want to make quick amends as we go into the second stanza and return to the action at the Ismaili Stadium.
We're giving you the chance to boost your multi-bet winnings by up to 100%. To activate your boost, create your bet slip, check your boost, and place your bet. It's that simple. The more selections you add, the bigger your boost. Visit Betway online now. Betway, for the love of the game.
Born and bred for a different blend. They never really know who I am. Up and down, stop and go. Lock and load, buckle up, time to go. Cause I'm on the get and I see the better. It's time to take over, time to take over.
210 yards for the hybrid. 2 bounces and in for the 1.
And that is what they're playing for.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
for me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Football is a sport played with a ball of a circumference of 70 centimeters. Studs on a grass-covered field.
There is not only one football. There is not only one way to get closer to football. Orange.
Everyone has a chance. 1xBet.
Because you have an unstoppable passion for football, every tap, swipe, scan with Visa will get you closer to the game. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Remember all the good times that we shared.
At Total, we go the extra mile for you.
We'll come back to the second half. There'll be a lot of talking points as to the goal denied the Ghanaians, and there'll be so many angles to look at the decision there by the South African referee, Victor Gomez. He makes the correct decision, but sometimes you can also make some incorrect decisions too. Tell you what, time back he awarded Golden Arrows an indirect free kick after Baroka FC scored from a penalty. The two-time referee of this season spotted an encroachment from both sets of players and should have actually ordered a retake, as the FIFA rule says. The error almost condemned Kaga to the third division, but they survived on the last day. So, well, they've been talking about the South African referee, that his major problem is love for attention, but he's had some exciting attributes as well, and very much a strict individual there, a successful businessman. Disappointed, but Tunisia were pretty much happy about the performance, at least in terms of what they've been able to achieve in the first half. The likes of Elias Sikiri, who plays his club football for Mpeya, have all been very exciting to see in the first 45 minutes, and the Coach Challengerous will be looking forward to that. And so here we go, the Ghanaians in the white outfit. No changes made by the two coaches though. Looking forward to yet another attacking play from both sides. Partey was the man feeling he was not treated fairly there by the South African official, but once again the decision already gone. And so the Black Stars have to soldier on in the second half, but Tunisia once again with another ball into the Ghanaian path. Youssef Sakani. Here comes Sassi. Back with the team after the foot surgery. Back with the team with the bang in the midfield. Sassi. Jordan. Good play there from Deland Braun. Played long ball forward, looking for Kanisi Yassin. Yassin really preferred up front ahead of Wabi Kazri. A lot of runs there. The Tunisians will feel that at least they haven't really quite had a lot of balls in the wings as they should. In most cases, they have almost all the attacking play from the left-hand side, where Hadidi loves to be more offensive-minded. With Andrea Ayew here for Ghana. In the middle, waiting for a ball, there is Jordan. And Partey equally moving deep into the box. And then the best of clearance there from the midfielder. Scary. 2 goals for Jordan, at least in the competition. Chaleli for Tunisia picks the ball up. Looking to run with it to the right-hand side of Ketcher. That picks up. Sakani. The best of ball there, looking for Badri, and Sassi intercepted beautifully by the Ghanaians who are Sparta here. Good ball down the right hand side. The Serbian player Wusu picks it up, and again quick recovery there from Tunisia. Chaleli and Nisset Badri. Yet again Ghana looking to play the ball just in the midfield line. It's an injury concern there too. Mubarak Bukasu. He's had a very fine tournament. Pretty much sometimes very quiet though, except to say that they picked up the Man of the Match award against Guinea-Bissau. I was looking forward to an exciting one this evening for the Black Stars. Siapiat's looking to get a team pushing forward. Card already out by Victor Gomez from South Africa. It's out the midfielder Youssef Sakani. So they get a yellow card, just 2 yellow cards there to the Tunisians. And that means it's the 192nd yellow card so far by referee Gomez. He's worked out, and that is the decision there from the South African official, 36 years of age. Yeah, worrying situation there for this man, and Algeria has really urged his side to take full advantage of the shock exits of Egypt and Morocco when the team started preparation to face the Ghanaians. They have big knocks in the competition, and they now the host nation out of the competition. One of the biggest stories out there for the South Africans win against the Egyptians. Having close to launch a goal, making sure that the South Africans are through, and Badri commits a foul here against Jordan Ayew. So the Black Stars have played 18 games on Egyptian soil against 8 countries, including Egypt, Zambia, Nigeria, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Benin, Cameroon and Guinea-Bissau. Well, this ball in here by Wakasu. Picked up 4 wins. They drawn 4, lost 10 of those games. In Egypt, scored 16 goals and conceded 26, Ghana. Tunisia really began with a draw against Angola. One of the goals they scored was Wabi Kashi's free kick, which came off the body of Mariga. And again, he will be excited with that one, with the header here from Jordan. And Jordan looking for his 15th international goal for the Black Stars after making his 54th appearance for Ghana. The Swansea player was on loan at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace really are looking to cement that arrangement with Jordan. The other calls there from some teams at Sevilla. I was looking to get his signature, Jordan. And the best of awareness there from Wakasu. It's Babaraman. It's Jordan here for the Ghanaians here. Looking to turn away from Dallin Braun. Lift the ball to the far post. Has been well attacked by Sikri. Another one comes in. Blocked away by Meria. Samuel Owusu. Good play there from the Ghanaian winger. Ghana with a opportunity at near post and been tacked in for a corner kick. Excellent piece of work there from the Serbian winger. And is looking to get the Ghanaians going forward. 23 years, and there's a lot of football in him. An excellent piece of work to get the goalkeeper on the wares on the near post there, Samuel Owusu. Ghana now have a corner kick. Centre backs there for Tunisia, doing a lot of work there to deny the Ghanaians a goal. Here comes Wakasu with a long throw dip into the 18-yard area. It's a corner kick. But very much frustrated with the ball not hitting the back of the net. The captain for the Ghanaian team, Andre Ayew. Very much involved in all the actions for the Black Stars. Their start is a carry out. At least they played a part in the 2008 African Cup of Nations in Ghana. There's the opportunity for the Black Stars again, parting in the nick of things. Wakasu. It's Meria with that ball out. This could going to be a counter-attack there. Sassy here for Tunisia. Ball down the left-hand side. I needed to pick it up. So Tunisian corner kick as well. Good counter-attacking football there from the Carthage Eagles. Charlie first into attack, yet to go into the Ghanaian half and making sure that they also can play. That's exactly what is happening. Quite offensive-minded there. Well, 23% of the balls for Tunisia really have coming from the midfield line anytime they are attacking. They love to work on the wings with Adidi. Braun and Mary are looking to attack this ball to get in half, and it comes out. Was looking to go in. And you're seeing Kanisi. And together is head to the ball, but Maria as well was part of it. And the Ghanaian 18-yard line. Fiakwa. It's a lovely ball to Owusu. And Jordan is flashed offside. Well, with a win there against Croatia back the warm-up session for the AFCON, and that's a call there from the assistant referee on the far side. Soro Fatswane from Lesotho. Well, the Ghanaians have had a lot of South Africans really officiating some of the matches. It's a total of 7 of them, and the Ghanaians have picked up 5 wins and just lost 1 in a match officiated by a South African. And John 1, here's Gomez in the field. That should have been a goal in the first half. This is Babaraman. Another good delivery into the box. And back in '94, Ghana played against Guinea. It was South African referee Petros Matabela who worked on the game. '96 as well, when Ghana played against Tunisia, and the game ended 2-1. It was another South African referee. It was indeed the same referee, Petros Matabela. And I tell you what, '98 when Ghana played against Tunisia was a South African referee, Ian McLeod. Sometimes they have good luck there with South Africans officiating their games, Ghana. Here comes the foul against Dede Ayew. Good ball into the box. Well cleared for the best of clearance though. Badri. The Steels are really taking the game in the second half into the Tunisian half. Here comes Jordan. Some of the changes made by coach Jerez really into the midfield, having to introduce like of Karim Aldi, the Tour du Sahel midfielder, and that's really coming into play in the midfield line. But again, he had to use him at the point as a centre back. Well, decision against Jordan at least. Well, Tunisia is really trying to make sure that Taha Kanisi will work as the lone striker in attack. By really not getting the support, at least we'll be hoping to get Wabi Kajri into the game, and Naim Sliti also is not starting the game. Badri here, good recovery by the Ghanaians. Here comes Tunisia, Chaleli. Youssef Insakni on the ball here, making his 6th AFCON appearance for Tunisia. And Sassi brings down Dede Ayew. And the midfield. Opening up in the second half. Not seen a lot of work there by the left full back. Here comes Owusu. Good play, Ghana. Owusu again. And Dylan Braun with a timely clearance there to deny Ghana any chance of getting a goal. Ifi Akwa busting forward now. It is Thomas Partey. Now working overtime, almost all the players of Tunisia working hard to ensure that the Ghanaians don't get opportunity. Partey with his strength pushed down. Sassi gets the ball here. Still working out Tunisia handball situation. A bit of a confusion there. And Wakasu showing some bit of a disagreement there. Not happy with the situation. He feels that he was illegally pushed down. Sassi pushed down Partey. 2 goals for Tunisia in the group games. One against Angola, and then another one against Mali, and goalless against Mauritania. And they've scored 2 goals and considered 2 very poor defensive work there from the Carthage Eagles. That's where you expect them to work hard. Let's see if they have any chance of making it there to the quarterfinals. Well, since 2002, it's been pretty much difficult for the Ghanaians to pick up a win here at the Ismailia Stadium. It's been one of the myths they want to break today. Been beaten here by Egypt. It's been interesting to have the Tunisians ensuring that at least they needs the goalkeeper. Moe Sassin. Well, that's some excellent competition, at least for now. With some early howlers there, but he's been able to keep his composure. Doing so well today, saving some very sticky situation there for the side. Here comes Jordan. Catch it up. The Tunisian through. One of the concerns the Tunisians did say they have was when their team doctor was working hard on Wabi Kajri, did confirm that the centre forward suffered a muscle injury. Sohail Shamli, the team doctor for Tunisia, did indicate that he was giving Wabi Kajri a 2-day rest and to go through a special program in rehabilitation and physical therapy. And so Wabi Kajri had to start training back on Saturday. And hasn't really passed the test yet, has he? Another long ball forward to the Tunisian half. Moes to pick up. Tunisia also have some bit of an injury concerns to Ayman Ben Mohamed. I talked about the performance in the game in the African Cup of Nations, Tunisia. But here they feel that they haven't really played quite well in the competition, and that's one admission that's pretty much very important there for the coach Alain Giresse. It's made it clear that the team hasn't picked up yet in the African Cup of Nations. And what they need to do is to stuck it in here and make sure they can fight hard. Baba Rahman. A poor ball there from the left full back. Squishy up here. For a very big way out in this game for the Black Stars. Not seeing a lot of runs there from the Tunisian centre forwards. They've been pretty much quiet in the day. Expecting less of Nisset Badri to lead the attack there for the Carthage Eagles. Not seeing a lot of them. What that means is that they have to change a bit of a shape, trying to go with a diamond shape with a lot of runs on the wings with Youssef Isakini and Nisset and Badri. At times you have Badri just working hard up front. It's a foul here against Kanisi. It's been pretty working hard up front there for the Ghanaians, isn't it? Jordan Ayew. It's been as the poster boy for the Ghanaian team in the African Cup of Nations this time. Was part of the CAF best 11 side. Jordan. Wakasu. It's Maria. And a control here for Tunisia. Hadidi. It's poor play for the left full back. Means Ghana will have possession. Be interesting to get carried away, knowing the assets and the fairy tale stories that have been written about some of the teams in the competition. You see the storyline of Benin having to go through against Morocco. It's not expected that some of the teams would have to underrate each other, but at least there's been one of the talking points for the Ghanaians, talking about the fact that they don't want to underrate anybody. With Anisset Badri here on the ball whipped in, opportunity, a diving header comes out, and Youssef Kanisi was trying his luck at that time. At least a good recovery there from Owusu, and Yadam also doing his job to ensure that at least he wouldn't get an opportunity to move in. And so that's the man, Wabi Kajri, finally gets his turn to play a part in this game. Not 100% fit, you may say, but comes in for Anisset Badri, and he's the man who is looked on to come up with the trickery there for the Tunisians. He's good with set pieces, given the opportunity, yes. At the edge of the box, Wabi Kajri want to take advantage of that. Ball in France, and he's the man who has just been given the opportunity to show his prowess today. Scored 15 goals so far for Tunisia. And Saint-Etienne forward is one player who is going to have the opportunity to move in. Wabi Kajri scored 34 goals in 183 competitive games for Bastia when he started his career there. Did represent Tunisia at 20 level and France at under 21. He's coming in to shape up things, and the attacking third for the Carthage Eagles. Here comes Katrida. Kanisi. It's a good tackle there by the Ghanaian centre-back, John Boy, Jordan Ayew here. And Dylan Braun recovers quickly, gets it down for the Tunisians. Chaleli. Msakni. Skiri, now Ketrida. Wabi Kajri in there. Wabi Kajri look to cut back, and so Tunisia will feel they have opportunity to go in. Calling for handball in the 18-yard area. Won't be given by Kanisi. Was just hoping to top up that one for the Tunisian goal. Now they have a corner kick, and he's made an introduction. Wabi Kajri. John Boy was completely made to up the floor there. And not the best of connection there for Kanisi. Was calling for a handball situation against Kasim. Thumbs up there for the man he just brought on. And Kanisi and Sakini trying to find a way out. Ball whipped into near post. Rahman. Tunisia will have the ball here. Yet again, not going the direction they want. It's been pretty much of a scramble there for the ball to hit the back of the net in the Ghanaian half. And the best delivery there from Wakasu Media with this one here. Baba Rahman also coming in to add his bit to it. 20 minutes come and gone. And so Ghana here will feel that the Tunisia is really piling up pressure there. And so at the near post, he comes back into play. And Dylan Braun with that header gets the woodwork. And that's been the pressure from the Carthage Eagles on the Ghanaians. Good one there from Yasin Kanisi's header. The Black Stars leaving dangerously. Absolutely spectacular work there from Yasin Kanisi. He's looking for his 7th goal for his country. Yasin Kanisi. And that's a moment where you're seeing the Tunisians really coming back, attacking the Ghanaians. Kind of a worrying situation for Coach Christian Pierlis, looking at the attacking play of the side. And Tunisia were runners-up in the African Cup of Nations on 2 occasions. It was back in 1965 and 1996. And they placed 3rd in the 62 event and 4th on 2 occasions, 1978 and the year 2000. And they have qualified for the African Cup of Nations finals on every occasion since 1994. And here they are, looking to get the first goal against Ghana. Another long ball for you, looking to pick up Wabi Kashri. Good job, Wabi. Catch header here. It's still Tunisia looking to get the first goal, and they have it! Tunisia, Yasin Kanisi, his 7th goal! And they are flying high, and they have been calling for this, and they have it! Amazing stuff from Tunisia, and they are in front. Wabi Kashri with the magic, Tunisia with the goal, and now it's a long walk forward for Ghana. Kanisi, 31st appearance for the team, 7 goals for the time, and he knows that he's there. The Esperance centre forward, look at that, he completely ran away from Noor Kasim. But what about this? What about this from Ketrada? Sensational stuff from Tunisia. And they have taken the lead against the match fancy, the Black Stars of Ghana. This is it. This is the moment where Tunisia feel they're going to have the first win against the Ghanaians in the African Cup of Nations. I told you the fairy tale stories will continue, and it's still on. Quick reply there from the Ghanaians with a substitution as Caleb Akuban will be given a chance to come in, making his second appearance for the Ghanaians. Scored in the warm-up game 25 years. And Ghana here with a change of Fiakwa. Next way for Akuban. Going to have a lot of work there for Partey to push a bit forward up front, and Baba Rahman, Wabi Kashri with that final interception. So Turkey Beza Kuban comes in here. Baba Rahman with a long throw. 6 years ago, the Black Stars went ahead to Jonathan Mensah, and the Tunisians came back to equalize. He has to calm down Kasim Adams, and Victor Gomez really having a very harsh one there against the German-based centre-back. And pushed down the goal scorer, Kenesi. For the second time the Ghanaians have come from behind. At least they've gone down. The first time they did was under 2 minutes against Benin. They rallied back to equalize and got a second until the Squirrels came in. But he's made an impression, hasn't he? Wabi Kazri is saying he's coming in. Lovely piece of work there from the Carthage Eagles. They have a goal. And they would love to celebrate deep into the night. The scoreline should remain this way. Oh, Wabi missing that one, and Babaraman picks up for Ghana again. Kashapi is trying to get some bit of pace there because Kuban is one player who has a lot of pace and has some bit of technical abilities and strong physique. One of the young players for the Kyobo youth team was at a point linked to, or was liking to Mario Balotelli. Remember that young man there for the international team. Sometimes the favorite in the African Cup of Nations get a bit surprised there. And before the game, the Ghanaians were seen as the favorite there too. Continue the dominance over Tunisia on the African Cup of Nations, but this time these Tunisian players are beginning to have a different style. This is Ghana again. Andrea, you in the box, and the best of clearance. Jordan tried this one, but good save there from Maria. Makes that Tunisia back in the game. At least they know that they still can have opportunity to hold on to that. But the Ghanaians will keep piling the pressure here. And still Wakasu tries this one from this point. And it goes off. Gets a corner kick for his effort. Mubarak Wakasu. And Asimoes is picking some things, isn't he? Lovely piece of work for Mubarak Wakasu. Again, the woodwork to the rescue. We'll probably talk about the magical back heel from Wabi Kazri. That is the one that made the difference since his introduction. And they have the goal there. Mubarak Wakasu will feel he should have gotten the equalizer for Ghana. Tell you what, got some Tunisian journalists here sitting on the edge. They just wish the game had just ended. But this is Ghana here, looking for the equalizing goal. That's a fantastic strike there from Mubarak Wakasu. Did have a fingertip to that one there. Moise Hussein. His effort worked hard for him. An easy goalkeeper. making his 7th appearance there for his country. With 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time here, it is Ghana 0, Tunisia 1. Jordan. Tunisia really seeing a lot of accurate balls and possession in their way. Maybe a bit disappointing there for Ghana, really, not to stay in the competition. They worked hard and might have picked up a bit of an injury there. Could be some changes there. Part of the team and was back at training. And Youssef Sakini and taking off. So here comes a change for the Carthage Eagles. Making sure at least they still maintain that bit of in touch. So that's the injury there. It was catch rather. So, France Bay's the young player, Naim Sliti, replaces Youssef Sakini. Well, Samoa Jan would definitely have opportunity to come off the bench. He's 107 games there for the Black Stars. He's scored 51 goals, the career sport player. He's coming in to replace Andre Deayu. He hasn't got a goal. He did get it, but it was flagged. Got offside and doesn't appear to Deayu to be a happy person getting off the bench. Yeah, so see his reaction there tells you he's not a happy player, the captain. To show he wants to have his tournament being over here. Was having a captain's armband when Ghana lost on penalties to Cote d'Ivoire back in 2015. I was looking forward to this one. Didn't really cross the line, did it? And a late call there from the South African referee, Victor Gomez. Boy. John here. Another player in the Ghanaian setup who scored against Tunisia as well, Asamoah Gyan. That was a 4-2 win in a friendly match back in 2013. Wakasu was on target in that game as well. The last 5 minutes of the game, the Ghanaians really looking for the equalizing goal. John looking to pick up a Yadom. The best of both there to the right full back, Asamoah Gyan. Ghanaian sitting on the edge here. They really are looking to get equalizer and go, aren't they? Big surprise for the Carthage Eagles. Possession one back by Wakasu. This is Ghana. Got Wayne here from Ketchup. The right full back clears it in to the Ghanaian half. John Boyd to chase. Here comes Kasim No. Cut out there by Sassi. Naim Sliti. Lovely play there from the playmaker, Naim Sliti. Hasn't really gotten himself into the crew for the AFCON, hasn't he? At least Wabi Kajri, the man who was seen to be half fit, he has the magic one. That's a foul. Well, you already yellow card out by Gomez. Tempest flaring up here. It's a very important game there for the Tunisians. And Victor Gomez will make sure that they have the temperament cooled. And Wakasu, not happy. Absolutely not happy. Another foul there on Chaleli. Well, the very first time that the Ghanaians lost the game that the South African was in charge was back in 2010. It was a group game between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivorians won the game by 3-1, and referee Jerome Damon was in charge. And here we are at the Smiley Stadium. It is Ghana 0, Tunisia 1. Victor Gomez in charge. The best of balls in there by Baba Rahman. Pate looking to move in here. Couldn't quite get to the ball well. Another back heel beautifully done by Tunisia. 29 attacking plays in the game here alone against the Carthage Eagles. Yet to score. They have 3 shots on goal, Ghana. Having committed as many as 14 fouls, and there you have absolutely not necessary there from Kasim Adams. Absolutely not. They cut a rough of the referee. It's almost says the Tunisians really are going to have the big smile moving into the quarterfinals. It appears they are there. The very first win looking like it's coming. They just need to hold on. That is if the soft belief is still there, the Carthage Eagles. And so one of the favourites to win the AFCON 2019, the Ghanaians are looking to lift the tournament that day. Here comes the change. So Remy Bedri has been given a chance to also play a part. So we are into stoppage time here. Trying to bring in a defender. It's a foul. Really, the Black Stars in a hurry to get this ball going forward. Doing 5 minutes of added time. It's been 5 yellow cards tonight by referee Victor Gomez. Same number in his game between Egypt and DR Congo. Ball down to the Egyptian half, and it's in! That is an amazing on goal, and Ghana back in the game. It is game on. He's absolutely distraught. It was Barrow in the Tunisian way. And here comes an on goal, and Ghana certainly will love this one day. Scary in his attempt to get the ball away, just had the ball into his own net. Becomes the second player in the competition to score an on goal, and there you have it. Well, absolutely, didn't really come up from Scary. He came from the man who was just introduced into the game, Remy Bedoui. It is Remy Bedoui with the on goal. And what a game we have now. That's the reaction from Captain Andre Ayew. That's the reaction from the Ghanaian bench. And this is the response from Tunisia. Absolutely distraught. His first touch on the ball, and that's an own goal. They tell you that the drama wouldn't stop now, would it? Still coming in. Seem to have a little bit of an issue there on the Tunisian bench, and he was very much disappointed for himself. The Saudi-based player, Remy Bedoui. Just in, and Ghana would say thank you for that. Well, Samoa John went in to attack that ball, and goalkeeper Moes just off his line. There they are. Done almost everything right, haven't they? And here comes the Ghanaian goal, and here comes the decision where the Tunisians will feel they don't deserve this moment, but Ghana really looking to move in. Baba Rahman. So Samoa John. Well, again, it's a Kuban. Put ball in, and we're cleared away by Scary. It's John Boy, clears it away. Probably the third time the Ghanaians will have to go into extra time with Tunisia. The first time was 1965, the second was 6 years ago, back in 2012. And now they have another opportunity, and Richard Ofori collect this one beautifully. What a game. They're absolutely disappointed. They fought hard to get a goal, and as the Ghanaians have to really show their prowess to come in, and they have a goal to show for their effort in the game. And they 5 minutes of added time already up. And so here we go. They had to work hard. An injury time to get a goal here for Ghana. At that time, it was when Remy Bediou intercept to get the ball away. Headed the ball back into the net for Ghana to get the goal. And so there will be a lot of drama in the game, but it happened. And we'll continue in the extra time. Third time meetings between these two countries, moving deep into extra time. But this team has really proven to be one of the top teams in AFCON. And so Ghana won, Tunisia won, and extra time is up for us. A lot of work to be done, Bedri, and the Tunisian fans were just some minutes away to go home with the celebration. And here comes the fighting spirit of the Ghanaians to make sure they get equalized, and you can actually see their reaction. It tells you the story here in Ismailia. You can't just believe it. I knew it was just holding on to the nerves and keeping the fans happy. But you never say never, and quick look at some of the decisions there. And that's the first goal scored by Ghana, denied. Andre Ayew with that little bucket there into the box, and he should be given a chance. Yeah, should have got in for a goal here. There's a brother, Jordan, who just provided assist there. But then talk about the Atletico Madrid man being offside at the time. And said it's a handball. But this is where the France-based midfielder there, Wabi Kanji, provided some bit of work and catch with the comes in, and Kenisi with this one. It was just the full celebration there for the Tunisians. They knew it was just done, job done for them, and they were going in. And Partey worked hard. He was fouled here by Sassi, and Wakasi delivered the ball into the 18-yard area. And here comes Remy Badiou's header into his own net, an own goal. There'll be some bit of sacking to be done here by the Tunisian coach Alain Giresse, making sure that Remy Badiou is back in with the right frame of mind. So another exciting time ahead. Well, his first contribution there was to give Ghana a goal, and here we go. Extra time. And so the scoreline really gives room for the two teams to now settle the scores in extra time. If it doesn't, it means that we go to the penalty shootout. We've seen already how some teams have had to fail. Morocco exited through that by Benin's work, and then Madagascar doing same to DR Congo. Here we go. Skiri and Ghana really looking very much into it. The Kuban trying to pick up Baba Rahman in the box, waiting for that one there. Baba Rahman. Here's Jordan. And Bedri with that interception. Two goals, and now they'll say they've scored 3 goals in the Africa Cup of Nations, Tunisia. And also conceded 3 when scored here. It's worked on in the mid. Field hasn't he? But shoot. See, Andy Yarnum here was trying to get the balls into the Tunisian penalty area. Wakasu push the ball to Owusu. Drift the ball to his left foot. Good play now. Ghana looking to get this one. Yet again pushed away by Moyes. Owusu again into the box. Ghana looking to get a goal here, but looking for handball decision would not be given to them. And the Black Stars really enjoying some bit of time here. Was busy, at least a few minutes into the extra time. Here we go with Tunisia once again looking to push the balls here. Sikri. Kaleba Kuban. Now the Black Stars opening up some bit of space. Chaleli picks up for Tunisia. Naim Sliti. The man who brought down the magic here for Tunisia. Wabi Kanja picks up Ketreda into the Ghanaian box. And now Samuel Owusu clears. Jordan. Ghanaians look to attack here. Maria to stop Jordan. And he gets a foul for his effort. Jordan Ayew. He's got some bit of skills there to move away from the Tunisian centre-back, Maria. There for Ghana. And Wakasu always would have fancied this one for the Ghanaians. Ball down to the far side. Asamoah Gyan with a header here. Good save there for Moyes. He's looking to get his 52nd goal for Ghana. Asamoah Gyan. Well, Tunisia coming into the competition knowing that they have had some difficulties there with the goalkeepers. Times to give away certain goals that baffles the coach, challengers. So it's been a second half performance by the Ghanaians that really see them shining. And the best of the first half display. And anytime they come back from the break, they look very dangerous. Ghanaian corner. And the 9th corner here in the smiley for the Black Stars. Really good to show for his work rate at the African Cup of Nations. Thomas Partey, lovely ball delivered. The best overhead in there for John. But came out with a corner kick here. That's to get to DR Congo back in the game, only to lose penalties. And now it is Naim Sliti. Naim Sliti looking to turn away. Naim Sliti! What cut in there? And the flag already up for an offside against Wabi Kazri. And a lovely piece of work there from Naim Sliti. The ball here went on Adam, and again simply could have pulled the trigger and the flag up on offside. Jordan. It's good work there from the Ghanaian centre forward. Jordan gets a free kick once again. He's been created this evening. It's worked hard for Ghana. And Chaleli disagrees with Victor Gomez with his call. A set piece there for the Black Stars. That'll be the 8th free kick there for Ghana. And a somewhat Jan. It is Jan to the wall. You know what, I'm spoiling to the Tunisian half. Well picked up by Moyes. The last 5 knockout games in the African Cup of Nations, really Tunisia have not been successful. Hadidi. Skiri. Chaleli. Wabi Kazri. It looks like it was going in. Wabi Kazri. Excellent save, absolutely. Looking to really get the Tunisian Ghana to defend this one. Country to the opposite forward. Collect that one without any trouble at all for Ghana. Ball by Gestion. Very interestingly, Wabi Kazri, it really took him a long time before deciding to play for Tunisia. He started that back in 2012. Still Ghana, Tunisia looking to find a way to break each other's back. It's been a bit of attacking play. Hadidi. looking for the penalty decision there, Ghana. The Tunisians really have had some experience. Has got there. Now Caleb Kuban will have to pick this one up for Ghana with a Samoa Jan waiting in the box. Kuban gets it down as Samoa Jan. He's being penalised with a push there. Chaleli came in. Our Ghanaian centre-back, Jonathan Mensah. He talked about the fact this game was going to be very interesting. So the Ghanaians will do almost everything right. So the Tunisians were not going to let things go that easily. Decision against the Carthage Eagles here, and Ghana with the advantage going forward. We're expecting to see a lot of work there from Jordan. Pushed down there by Haddadi. There'll be work to be done, Andre and Jonathan Mensah. Here comes Wakasu yet to get another ball. And cleared away by Dylan Braun. Ghana. It's a corner kick decision for the Ghanaians. Well, Landres really has worked hard. He's much experienced when it comes to the African Cup of Nations. And his work really shows tonight. It's against the Ghanaian team. It's to qualify to the quarterfinals now. Samoa Jan tried and failed. Another ball into the penalty area of Tunisia. Another good header here from Samoa Jan. One of the best of communication there between him and Jordan. Another excellent delivery there from Baba Rahman. We're going to see the ball just went past goalkeeper Hassan Moesh. Haddadi. Chalali. Good work there for Mubarak Wakasu, really drifting pretty much deep into the defensive line. And just believe it, they had it all to go. Tunisia, just hoping at least that would have stayed, and they would have said that they worked there into the Black Stars. And gifted with a beautiful goal there from Remy Bedri. Jordan here. Good play, Jordan. Samoa Jan. And it's another wasted ball from Ghana. So a quick look into the performance there by these two teams, and you know that they have really worked hard to be here. First half of the extra time gone, and it is still Ghana 1, Tunisia 1. Tunisians really have to find a way to come in. They still are looking for that space. Score against Ghana. times a nervy moment there, so the players would have to go through some paces as well to get them in good shape. Some bit of tactical decisions that to be made, especially at this stage. That's when the coaches are able to decide which of the players will be able to work hard during the shootout. And then expecting some great goals to be scored as well. There is a stage where heroes are made and villains remembered. Because then you expect all the top players to effectively work hard. It's a great it's a goal there from the right full back catcher that. And it's Sinkanisi with that connection. And a Tunisian goal. Yeah, absolutely ecstatic with that one until Bedwi with the poor defensive header there. And the equaliser for Ghana. So the 8th meeting between Ghana and Tunisia on the 8th of July. And the 8th of the out of 16 matches here at AFCON 2019. Extra time, second half. And the Ghanaians would have to start things here. John. Jordan, Ghanaian top scorer, the competition with 2 goals. Just want to fancy another one here. Once again, Naim Sleety, all of them are fighting hard to help the team move forward. So, triple situation. The pressure on the ball is reduced. On the way, just one of the teams looking to the African Cup of Nations this time. Well, one of the records. They haven't played some of the matches here at the Somali Stadium where the Ghanaians feel they have not really been able to pick up wins against teams they've played against. At the Somali Stadium. Also having the Tunisians difficulties as well. Yes, Kropina also will make his way into the Ghanaian team after starting against Guinea-Bissau. He comes in to replace Samuel Owusu. Spanish plays the centre forward, is looking to add some bit of power into the Ghanaian player Partey here. Asamoah Gyan, good turn from Asamoah Gyan. Now looking for some bit of speed on the right hand side. Here is Yadom. Gets the ball into the box. And collected here by Moes. Tunisia gives ball away easily to the Ghanaians. The second time the Ghanaians have to come from behind to equalise and look to pick up a win. They did that against Benin. The game ended in a 2-2 draw. The only time they had to score was against Guinea-Bissau. 2-0 it was. Rahman gets the ball into John. Rahman again. Caleb Kuban. Now Ghana moving forward with the ball here, while Council looking for space to strike, but lift the ball to the far post again. Picked up here by Moyes. Quiet time, at least. An energy sapping game between the two teams. This level, yeah, some of them are looking to go with the flow. Naim Sliti. Recovery there from Ghana's Yadom. Kuban, good play Ghana. It's now Jordan. And he's been fouled here. It's been a consistent development there for the Ghanaians in the African Cup of Nations, really having to go through the quarter-final stages, sometimes the semi-finals as well. Going to do same today. John is looking to set up by Kuban. Sassi, here comes Haddadi. It is Tunisia. Sassi. Skiri. Haddadi again. Naim Sliti. John Boy with that head up. And that's a very cynical tackle there from Chaleli. Well, the Tunisians committed 20 fouls in this game. The 22 attacking plays there from Tunisia, leads in the game alone. And having 3 shots on goal. That's an excellent save there from Richard Ofori. An opportunity now for Ghana. Jordan here with a strike. Pretty much build up hasn't been that fast and furious. Slowly being built up. Slowly the players are getting to very good areas. It's a Ghanaian corner. Once again, a little bit of a hold up into the Tunisian area. Pretty much boiling at this time. Ghanaians want to take advantage of any chance that they have there. Oh, drifted in here. And the best of connection there by John Boy. You know, jumping was everybody, John Boy. Spinning there, and it's got the connection down here, but as the flying up. And now Wabi Kajri, Naim Sliti, back to Wabi Kajri. Not the best of our return ball to Wabi Kajri here. There's a Ghanaian free kick. Ghana adjusting all the 3 substitution with the introduction of a Kuban, Kwabna Wusu, and Asamoah Jan. Tunisia also having Wabi Khatri and Sleety in, and Remy Bedri. So hold up Wabi Khatri down. And so we're still here at this Mali Stadium. Just waiting patiently to see which of the teams obviously would have the chance, because it's an interesting game. Tunisia were looking to see that at least their game here with the Black Stars, they were going to pick up a win. At least they started it all, and then Wabi Khatri's inclusion changed the template for Tunisia. It's been 5 wins for Tunisia against Ghana. They scored 18 goals against the Ghanaians. The 19th goal they scored so far against the Black Stars, and here comes Ghana! Not lucky this time, Jordan. Well, looked at, he was going to be the man to get the goal here for the Ghanaians yet again. They have chance, just could not be buried for Ghana to get the second. And the best of the direction there on the ball. Told you, he's the only member of the Ayew family yet to score against Tunisia. And it'll be interesting to have Jordan also score against Tunisia. His father, Abedi Pele, his uncle, Kwame Ayew, all scored here. And they have really made it against the Tunisians. Ghana with a change. Black Stars ensuring that at least Luma comes in as a left back. The Turkey base player now comes in here for Ghana. Scary. Naim Sleety. Got recovery there from Ghana as well. And Yadam picks up an injury. Game slowed down a little bit now. He's played his part, and Ghana really hanging on. Tunisia also doing the same. Wabi Khatri looking to turn away. Good defensive work by John Boy. Catch it up. Good play there from the right full back. Tunisia still push forward into the Ghanaian half. And Lumo Agbenyanu with an interception, the 22-year-old. Making his 13th appearance for Ghana, Lumo. Remy Bedri. Good play. The young man who scored an own goal. Well, the only time the Ghanaians had to play, or perhaps settle scores through the shootout. Well, it's a four-nation tournament there between Ghana and Tunisia. Was back in 2003. Stay goes the Ghanaians, so stay go for Kobna Wusu here. It's Pate. Oh, he's looking for that space right in front of him. Yadom gets it back. Could have a change now. There's a corner kick coming in. Oh, that's in the air pose, and Wabi Kaja picks it up for Tunisia. Black stay down. This is Jordan. Kwabena Wusu gets it for him. Jordan looking to advertise this one into the box. This is Jordan here. Kwabena Wusu! Kwabena Wusu! And well picked up here by Moes. He's trying to get his first goal there. Kwabena Wusu. Send with a save. It's going to be an interesting change there by the Tunisians, and Moes is being changed and has been replaced. And it appears that he's not pretty much enthused with its decision by Alain Giresse. Hassan Moes, there needs the goalkeeper. Absolutely disappointed, so comes in Farouk Ben Mustafa. And we'll get the experience here. Captain needs to talk to the goalkeeper. It's not really much up, he maybe psyched up. Right, so back in 2003, it was the time where these two teams settled the game through the shootout. Ahmed Medebi and Nabil Masri scored for Tunisia, and then Charles Samuel got 2 goals for Ghana, and then it finished 8-7 in favour of Tunisia. And so now here we are, the African Cup of Nations 2019. It is Ghana 1, Tunisia 1. Time now for the dreaded shootout to decide which of these two teams get to meet Madagascar. Last minute change there by Alain Giresse. And Hassan Moes was pretty much into it, was believing that he was going to be the hero. I did tell you, this is where heroes are made and villains remembered. At the moment they're in the game. So now the looking to some of the goals scored. Samoa Jan came on, also tried his luck. Well, time now for some bit of inspiration by some Ghanaian fans here at the Smiley Stadium. Looking forward for that moment, sitting on thorns, and they know that this is where they have gone to. This is where they need to have almost everybody on board. Tunisia working hard to ensure, at least for the very first time on the AFCON calendar, they get to qualify to the quarterfinal stages at the expense of Ghana. Richard Ofori would have to work hard. The last time the Black Stars had a shootout at the AFCON way back in 2015 was against the Ivorians. They tried a bit against back in 1992. Didn't quite work well for Ghana as well against Cote d'Ivoire. I know they haven't really been that into the mood there for the shootout. But this time they'll be hoping they have it right. And then back in 2013, Ghana against Burkina Faso was a semi-final clash at the Mbombela Stadium in Esprit, and he ended 1-0 at the extra time, and Wakasu got a goal. Bansi got one for Burkina. The penalty shootout, Achu did score. Paris Nafo scored, and Ajiman Bedu, Vossa, and Clote Mestiers. At least Black Stars feel it could really change things here in Ismaili. I did tell you once again, the Ghanaians haven't really picked up a win at the Ismaili Stadium. Here we are against Ben Mustafa's Tunisia. Themselves have had one decision in terms of penalty shootout against Ghana. That was a four-nation tournament. They would say that they triumphed over the Black Stars. Kajri did play his part for the side, and he's looking forward to the sterling performance there. The France-born player, John Boy, the unbound, and looking to ensure that the Black Stars are able to qualify. But Wabi Kajri would fancy a Tunisian qualification. Absolutely would love it. Can always be the same story for them. Anyway, but here they are with a shootout. And you're looking forward to getting the top players showing their strength and their prowess at this stage. And so Ghana would have to take first here. Still can't believe he has to be pulled out. Hassien. And it is going to be Wakasu to lead the way for the Black Stars, to give them that edge to go forward. But these are some of the games they played in the training sessions there. This team, let's see if they knew it was going to go down to this stage. They had to go through some practicing period. Tunisia as well. And back in 2015, and the Ghanaian team played the final. The players who also missed the penalty there. Well, Castle, Bet Mustafa Top corner, bottom corner. It is Wakasu, and it's in. Nearly missed it, but nearly never kills a bird. And so Ghana in the lead here. Oh, just to palm the ball away, Ben Mustafa. At a point thought Maria that it was already been saved by Ben Mustafa. Then they realized no, it's in. It's a Ghanaian advantage. Here comes an opportunity there for the substitute, Sliti. Ofori, Sliti, and he makes it simple for Tunisia. Certainly it makes it very easy. And Tunisia will feel the list, they still have the power. Just on top there, throwing the goalkeeper the wrong way. Still would have to a lot to show for it, and here comes the man, Jordan. Known and revered as the peanut boy for Ghana. Jordan with a chance now. Jordan, are you? Oh, this is absolutely phenomenal from this man. Simply takes, and it's a simple goal. The Stars would have the lead here. I was just waiting to see what happens here, but well, we can't really to pick it up. To remember, one of the top players there for DR Congo, Yanni Bolasie, blasted his ball wide to give Madagascar the chance to qualify. Wabi Kajri. Ofori. Captain Wabi Kajri. Captain fantastic. Makes it fantastic as well. Ofori again, the wrong way. So believe, inspired by what they're saying. They still have some moment to look into this one. Kajri is really coming to give them some bit of space, and Caleb Kuban with the opportunity now for Ghana. Players who really came into the Ghanaian setup, a lot of promise. The man born in Italy, Caleb Kuban. As Ben Mustafa now to beat Caleb Kuban. And saved by Ben Mustafa. Ghana have won. Big save there by Ben Mustafa. And Caleb Kuban just had it all covered there. Ben Mustafa with that save. And Tunisia really in the lead now. And they believe that they can still be there. He has time now for something applauded for Ben Mustafa. Maybe now decides to believe the change made by Alan Chiris. Well, decide now. And Ghanaians who believe that Ofori would have to also make a save. Ghanihi, Dylan, and it is in. Ofori that the right way, couldn't stop this one. Tunisia now in the lead here against Ghana. She couldn't just wait to see that. She probably had to be told. They have this self-belief. They absolutely have that. And Kuba knows they could have done better. Lumo Agbenyanu here for Ghana. Lumo. Amazing work. And still the Tunisians. I'd love to see what happens. Forward with a chance now. The Ghanaians. Here comes Maria. Yassine Maria. Great space centre back there. It is going to be Yassine Maria here for the Carthage Eagles. Maria. And he goes. He gets it done. Absolutely. And Tunisia really are looking into this. They are really believing themselves, aren't they? Ofori again, the right way. But couldn't quite stop this one. Just that look alone paints that picture to you. Just that look alone tells you the mood in the Ghanaian area. Here's Partey. Ben Mustafa. Can he really be the hero here? Partey. And he scores. It's just like they believe they can actually work hard. Tunisia would want to see the final take. And Ofori will be the one to see. Maybe it would be the hero as well for Ghana. It's Sassi. Oh, the playmakers there for Tunisia. Been out for a month before the AFCON. Sassi hasn't really enjoyed the AFCON. Just have to stress, this is where heroes are made. This is where villains are remembered. Sassi! For the very first time in the history of African football, Tunisia get to kick out Ghana. And they have done that in grand style, and they are celebrating. He was substituted, he wasn't happy, but Sassi makes it count for Tunisia. This is turning out to be AFCON made with a lot of fairy tales. Favorite booked out, the unfavored ones are in. So Madagascar wait patiently, and they know that Tunisia is up next. It is journey over for Ghana. Couldn't quite return home with a trophy. Sad story for the Ghanaian team. 1-1 ended, and 5-4 on penalties. Tunisians won. And so the Ghanaians' myth couldn't be broken here, having not won a game at the Ismaili Stadium, and the myth continues for the Black Stars.